Hey, Marieanne here, the Crochety Clogger. Yep, for a drive through the country? Let's go. Thanks for joining me today. We are riding through a small community called Flint Hill in central part of North Carolina. I did a little research on it and found that there's several Flint Hills in North Carolina. But this one sits at the base of Caraway Mountain, and as we go through Flint Hill, you'll see when we start to gradually increase elevation, and we'll go over Caraway Mountain. Now, Caraway Mountain is part of the Uwharrie Mountain Range here in North Kakalaki. The elevation of Caraway Mountain is 1,131 feet, or 345 meters. Now that's not a lot. It sounds like a baby mountain as compared to some of the mountains in western part of North Carolina. That's part of the Appalachian Mountain Range, of course. So I hope you enjoy the ride. Don't forget your sunglasses. Some of the glimpses of sunlight through the trees might be kind of strong. What else? Well, I hope you enjoy the music as well, and I will jump back in and at certain landmarks, and I don't know, just jibber jabber. Talk to you in a sec. So here you can kind of see the mountain range of Caraway coming into view as I poke my finger and try to show you. But anyway, okay, so here we go. It is beautiful. hard for you to tell, but coming up on the left is Camp Caraway, and that is a camp that every elementary school student probably in this central part of North Carolina has gone to, between Camp Caraway and Camp Mundo Vista. I believe I was in the 4th or 5th grade when we did that. It was fun. I remember taking a very educational trail hike and learning how to make a toothbrush with a twig. Not to say I brushed my teeth that way, but it was fun to learn. And I also remember taking the top bunk, and my friend Pam had the bottom bunk, and she got sick on the first night and had to go home. But I remained on the top bunk because I thought it was kind of cool. First time I'd experienced a bunk bed. Oh, memories. But it's a pretty ride, right? Pretty much at the top of the mountain now, and if you look to the right, you will see a fishing pond where many people go fishing. We've always called it the Catfish Pond. I may have been there once or twice as a kid. And then coming up on the left is where you would turn to go to Caraway Speedway, which I worked as a side job for a few years. Obviously very loud. Oh, but I worked in concessions, by the way. I didn't even say that, did I? Yeah, I worked concessions. Yeah, here's where you would turn to go to the Speedway. And I kind of enjoyed it. I started off working in the concession stand, which was, there for the spectators, in the spectator stands, which was fun. I made the popcorn most of the time, and when I wasn't making popcorn, I was making cotton candy. And it turned out that I was making cotton candy most of the time when I was there is how it ended up. Which was fine, but my arm sure did hurt after a while. Then I moved to the concessions, which was in the pit, right there in the center of all the noise and the, of course, even louder noise there in the pit, trust me. But it was fun. You had to be on your toes and move. Concession stand in the pit, right? Because people were in a hurry. And here, now we're going to start going back down the mountain again. And anyway, it's a pretty ride as well. Coming up on the left, which I wish you could see even better because you could see the big dam at Lake Lucas, and that's another popular place to go fishing. You can take your boat out. But anyway, yeah, I miss going to fish. Miss my brother. He was my fishing buddy. Yeah, there was Lake Lucas right there to the left. All right, I will leave you be. Enjoy the rest of the ride. I'll probably yell back at you again in a minute. we're driving, I would like to thank everyone who has been with me for the 3 years I've been on now. Thanks so much for returning and watching my videos, and thank you to all the new subscribers. With that said, I'd like to remind you that I have a playlist of chair dances that's great for exercising while still in your chair. It's very important that we keep our heart pumping sufficiently and our muscles actively working, and our nervous system needs that as well, I have recently found out. And I also have an Etsy shop where you can find some row counters and stitch markers. Today is April the 14th, I believe, maybe even the 15th, not even sure, of 2023. And as of today, or as of tomorrow, I will have a couple of new row counters put in the shop as well. So as we finish off, I'll explain that we are nearing the town of Asheboro, North Carolina, at the end of our journey. And I do hope you've enjoyed the ride today, and I will see you very soon. Bye.